Thank you so much for joining me for this full-length Pilates mat class. We are going to be pulsing it out today with our rings. Super fun, right? So, to go ahead and begin, we're gonna face our mat, we're gonna bend our knees, squeeze them together if you're able to, but if you do not have that first thing in class, go ahead and separate them no wider than your sits bones. So your heels are gonna line up with your knees and line with your sits bones. Otherwise, we're gonna inhale, exhale, tuck our tail, go back. Find a comfortable position where you're not feeling cramped, right? This is a little cramped. So we're gonna just find a nice loose position where we can find a nice, comfortable neutral spine to begin, locating our bony landmarks on our back, our sacrum, our 12th rib, wide flat shoulder blades. Try to roll your shoulders out a little bit to really encourage them to be flat on the mat. We're gonna place the pad of our ring half on, half off of our sternum, let's say between our ribs. We're gonna interlace our fingers and gently rest them on top of the pad up on top. Sorry, I have a hair pulling on the back of my neck, that's not comfortable. From there, I'm gonna still locate my neutral spine, and then I'm gonna squeeze under my arms and feel my shoulder blades slide down my back. I'm gonna inhale to gently pull the ring towards me, and exhale to release. And inhale, pull, exhale, release. Maintaining a neutral spine, dropping my belly to my spine. Keep breathing. Whatever breath pattern you want, I'm okay with. Good. Squeeze your knees together if you're able to. On this next one, stand at the bottom, and now using your underarms, pulse down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. From there, we're going to place the ring in between the palms of our hands. We're not going to grip with our fingers. We're going to hold it more towards the bottom part of the palm of the hand. Squeeze our elbows and our biceps in towards our ribs. Don't flare your ribs when you do this. We're going to come to a 90-degree position between our forearm and our bicep. This is one of my trainer Katie's favorite things, and I find it very effective for pulling your shoulders away from your ears. Squeeze under your arms, and imagine that you have a tray of cookies instead of a ring. Now press it up, don't spill your cookies, and pull it back down. Don't allow your elbows to flare as you press up and down. And reach and pull. Good. Keep going. Here's 7 and 8 and 9. Don't allow your elbows to flare. On 10, stay up at the top and using your underarms, pulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come back down. Place your thumbs inside your ring, so you're giving a gentle pull out. You're still gonna hug your biceps into your ribs, and you're gonna pull up and pull down. Still with the tray cookies, just a different feel. Try to keep a nice wide collarbone here, nice flat shoulder blades across the back. Still squeezing our inner thighs. If you haven't done so already, please walk your thighs together and get inside aspects of your entire leg so that you're squeezing them together. I'm pressing my arms away from me, guys, to keep that tray of cookies flat. 10, stay up at the top. Now, nice little bend in your elbows and pulse out, 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 out. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and lower your arms all the way down. Just give them a little shake. We're gonna lift the ring up. The ring is centered over my sternum and my 12th rib. So I'm gonna press it up. I'm pressing in on the ring with the palms of my hands. I'm gonna lower the ring down to tap my thighs. And then without shifting my neutral spine or my body, I'm gonna challenge my body by bringing the ring up, 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 over. If you feel your ribs go, you've gone too far. And tap your thighs, and lift. And press through to tap your thighs, as if you're moving through mud. Still squeezing our inner thighs together, okay guys? Good. Belly button to spine, wrap your ribs, nice flat shoulder blades. I still have a nice bend in my elbows. Here's 9. Now on 10, you're gonna stay back by your ears. Instead of using your neck to pulse, pulse down. down, down, down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You should be feeling in your underarms. Now bring down so it's hovering over your thighs, and now underarms again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring the ring up over the sternum again. We're going to inhale, exhale, float our left leg up to tabletop and pulse the ring. And inhale, lower. Exhale, lift right leg and pulse. And lower. Pulse. Exhale. Pulse. Inhale. Don't let your body shift. Really squeeze under the arms so you're really stabilizing through the box of your body. Good. We're going to do some curl-ups next. And then we're going to do some double legs. Double leg stretch. And then we're going to do some toe dips, okay? So, I'm going to go ahead and bring my right leg to tabletop, left leg. Leave your ring up here. Inhale, exhale, curl up. Imagine you still have the tray of cookies. You're leaving it flat over your shins and lower. Untuck your tail. Now, staying up here, we're going to switch the ring from our legs to our hands. So we're going to extend our arms, extend our legs. Don't bring your ears past your biceps. Now pull it back in. Place the ring on top of your shins. Reach your arms back, extend your legs as far as you can without losing your ring. Pull it back in. Reach arms, reach legs, extend your legs all the way. Place the ring on your legs, extend your arms, extend your legs as far as you can without losing your ring. And tucking your tail. And reach and pull. And reach and pull. Good. One more. Now, from here, we are going to go ahead and rest our head, neck, and shoulders. Pull out on the ring. Platform your shoulder blades down your back. Inhale your left foot down and exhale to lift it. Don't touch your toe to the mat. We want to stay stabilized in our core the entire time. So we want to. Good, guys. Make sure the ring is centered over your sternum and 12th rib. One more. Now, draw your feet in. Place the ring directly above your ankle on your shin. From here, we're going to platform our arms down by our side. Extend our legs a little higher than working level because it's our first working level of the day. And we're going to pulse in on the ring with our inner thighs for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to pulse up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pulse up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Pulse down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Draw your knees into tabletop. Ring still between your thighs. Reach your hands up to the ceiling. Reach your left arm out to a T. Inhale, exhale to curl up. Aim your hand between the ring, your right hand, and your left hand is going to go to the outside of your leg. Come back down. Bring your left arm up, the right arm to the T, and curl up. Reach, reach, reach. Instead of dropping your hand down, reach for where the ring is. Don't tuck. And down, right arm up. Keep going. I've heard this called L. I've heard this called cheerleader. Right arm up. Left arm up. Good. Let's do one more set to each side. And up. And up. Arms up to the ceiling. Three curls. Inhale, exhale to curl up. And lower. And curl up. And lower. On this next one, hold it. Extend your legs to working level. And begin your hundreds. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. You should have a slight squeeze on that ring. Go ahead and wrap your ribs. Crease up the sternum rib curl up. Don't crunch your chin to your chest. Uncurl your tailbone. Curl up a little bit deeper. Reach energy out of your fingertips towards the end of the mat. 8, 9, 10. Now, pulse forward for 10, 9, 8 with your upper body. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't uncurl. Place your head in your hands and pulse in on the ring for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Curl deeper to repeat for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Curl deeper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Draw your knees into tabletop. Rest your head, neck, and shoulders. Remove the ring. Whoa, that was a hard one. Place your feet the width of the mat and windshield wiper your legs from side to side. Don't allow your hips to pop up though. Just a gentle rock. Trying to stretch out the sides of those glutes. Extend your left leg long. Place your right foot in the ring. Toes on the pad. Flex your foot strongly. Palms face towards you. Platform your shoulder blades. Stick your foot straight up in the air. And hold this pose. We're going to go into some nice ballet stretches real fast, guys. We've done a great job so far. We're going to take a little break. We're going to flip our left hand so the palm's facing away from us. Pull our leg across the midline of our body, but leave our right hip strongly grounded. Bring your leg back up to the middle. Take your right hand, palm facing you. Bring your left arm to a T. Bring your leg out to the side. Don't allow your left hip to float up. Bicep curl. Drop your shoulder to bring that foot up to your ear. Good. Come back to center. Release the right leg. Bring the left leg up. Toe in the pad. Palms facing towards you. Ooh, this leg's tighter. Flex your foot. Drive that heel up to the ceiling. Don't tuck. Stay in a net like your legs a post. Just straight up in the air. And then flex your foot to get that hamstring stretch. After this, we're going to flip our right hand, so the palm's facing away. Pull the leg across your body. Leave that left hip grounded. Bring that hand out to the T. You can look over at it. After this, we have some single leg circle scissors, corkscrew, some really fun stuff, right? Bring your leg up to the center. Left hand palm facing you. Pull the leg to the side and then bicep curl to bring it in. Don't let your right hip pop off. Good. From here, we're going to go ahead and leave our left leg in the air. Bring the ring to the ceiling. Ring coming over the sternum. Press in on it gently. We're going to inhale our leg across our body for a single leg circle and exhale back up. Don't allow your hips to shift. Your circles will be smaller here because you don't have the stabilization support of your arms. Good, let's do one more and then we're going to reverse the direction. So inhale your leg away from your body and exhale it back up to your nose. Platform your shoulder blades. Wrap your ribs. 4, 5, and 6. Now curl up. Float your right leg off. We're going to do scissors. So left leg taps the ring, and right leg taps the ring, and left, and right. If you feel like it's too easy to tap your ring without tucking, well, we don't want to tuck. But if you feel like you can pull it back and still not tuck, please do so and use your abs to draw your leg to the ring. Good. Float your left leg down to the mat. Release your head, neck, and shoulders. Put your thumbs in the ring. Pull it apart gently. And inhale that leg across, the right leg across your body for a single leg circle and lift. It's easier for me to stabilize when I'm pulling out on the ring than it is pressing in for some reason. It could just be this leg, right? It just could be easier to stabilize with this leg for leg circles. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, flex your feet, curl up, float your left foot up for leg circles, right leg to the ring, and switch. Switch. Don't tuck, but use your dumbbells to help lift your leg. Good. Rest your head, neck, and shoulders. Draw your knees in. Place the ring above your ankle on your shin and lift your foot up. We're gonna platform down, our arms down by our side. We're going to do a version of somewhere between corkscrew and corkscrew one. So we're not gonna lift our tail, but our hip will rock off gently to 3 o'clock to the left side. My 12th rib is still on. I'm gonna bring my feet down to 6. Both hip bones and my sacrum are gonna be on neutral spine. I'm gonna float my left hip off slightly. 12th rib still on. I'm gonna go to 9, and I'm going to come back up to 12. Now I'm going to go to 9, float my hip off with my 12th rib on, find neutral spine down at 6, come to 3 with my right hip lighter, 12th rib on, and back to noon. So let's go. 3, 6, 9, 12, and pulse. 9, 6, 3, and pulse. 3, 6, 9, 12, and pulse. Make sure you're finding that neutral spine, heavy sacrum. Pulse one more set. Pulse, and 9, and 6, and 3, and 12, and pulse. Draw your knees into tabletop. Draw your chin to your chest. Rock up gently. Now, we're going to stay right here. I'm going to scoot up a little bit because I'm on the back of my mat. From here, I'm not going to let my ring go. I have a gentle squeeze on it, but I'm going to extend my legs, holding on behind my thighs, and bend. We're doing an open leg rocker prep. If you have neck issues, back issues, osteoporosis, osteopenia, please do not rock, but you can do the pulses that we'll do in the rocking. If you can add on from here, hold on to the fronts of your fronts of your shins and extend and bend. After this, we're going to start rocking if we're able to. So we're going to rock back to the tips of our shoulder blades, rock up and hold it, and pulse, and rock back, and up, and pulse with your inner thighs and glutes. Back, up, pulse. We're going to do 4 more, and we're going to add a double pulse. So rock back, rock up, pulse, pulse. Back, up, pulse, pulse. Woo! You control your ring, don't let your ring control you. 1 more, and whoa, 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 body. Pulse, pulse. Go ahead and bend your knees. Go ahead and slide back, let the ring fall out. Shake out your legs. Find a nice wide diamond position real fast. Hold the gentle fingers to the tops of your shins. We're just gonna do a pull back, nice C-shaped curve, lift up, and just a nice chest expansion. Pull back, lift up. 1 more. Now, guys, I forgot this one, but we're gonna do the ring series again. So place the ring between your ankle, above your ankles and your shins, tuck your tail, roll back, extend your legs to working level, and pulse in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and up. 2, 3, 4, 5, and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, and pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and up. 2, 3, 4, 5, and down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Draw your knees into your chest. Remove the ring. We're going to be doing a back extension series. We're going to use the ring. If you have neck problems or back problems and you find that the weight with the ring is too heavy, please remove it. All right. We're going to extend our arms long in front of us. We're going to place the ring flat. We're going to squeeze in gently with the outside edges of our hands. We're not going to be necessarily like squeezing for dear life, right? Squeeze under your arms. Squeeze your legs together. Squeeze your glutes up the front of your hip flexors. Draw your belly up and in. Wrap your wrists. Inhale. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders and arms, keeping your biceps by your ears, and lower. And lift. And lower. Now lift and pulse and lower. And lift and double pulse. And lower. And lift and 3 pulses for 3, 2, 1, and go ahead and lower down. From there, we're going to Squeeze our right leg up, using our glutes, and lower. Don't feel any shifting on your hip. Left leg. And right leg. Good. Rest your forehead on the mat. And right leg. And left leg. And now both legs. Squeeze your inner thigh strongly. Don't allow it to flop into your low back. Keep a nice long low back. All right, now we're gonna add an arm lift and the leg lift. Like a little banana, right? Inhale, lift arms and legs, and lower. And lift arms and legs. Biceps by your ears. If you feel it in your low back, draw your belly to your spine even more. If that doesn't work, squeeze your legs even tighter with your inner thighs. And if that doesn't work, do not raise your body as high. And lift. And lower. And now lift and stay up there. We're gonna start swimming with our legs for inhale and exhale. And if the ring is too much, drop the ring and continue with the legs. If it's too much for your upper body, lower your head, neck, and shoulders, rest your head on the mat, and continue with your legs. Here's 4, and 5. Hold it, and now lower. Press back into a child's pose. Try to rest your heels, or your glutes on your heels. We're gonna take our right arm, thread it underneath our left. Try to look underneath our left arm. Bring it back to a traditional child's pose. Take our left arm, thread it under our right. We're going to go ahead and come back to center. Walk your hands back, articulate up, sitting up tall. We're going to go ahead and do some bridge work with our ring. To begin, I'm going to place the ring above my knees, between my thighs. Tuck my tail, articulate down. I have a really nice squeeze on this ring, guys. I'm on platform, my arms down by my side. I am going to be bridging, so I'm going to walk my glutes to my heels to my glutes a little bit. I'm going to inhale, exhale, imprint my spine. Tuck my tail and articulate up. When you're up at the top, make sure you can look from side to side so that you're not on your neck. Squeeze your glutes still higher. Articulate down, trying to reach your tailbone out longer than it was when you first lifted it. Don't lose that ring and let your knees go to the side though. We want to maintain inner thigh integrity and keep that the entire time. So you lift up, 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 squeeze your glutes. Tuck your tail and roll down. One more. Now stay up at the top. We're going to pulse in on the ring for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. With just our right side, we're going to pulse in for 1, 2, 3. So our left side is stabilizing. Now stabilize with the right side and pulse in with the left side for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And articulate down. We're going to bring our feet in, place our feet through the ring, place the pads of the rings on the outside of the thigh, just where they were, for the inside of the thigh above the knee. Place your legs down. We should have a nice little gentle press on the ring. You should be yanking it apart for dear life though, right? We're going to hinge bridge from here. So everything's going to come up at the same time and lower at the same time, unlike articulation. So we're going to lift, squeeze your glutes, look from side to side, make sure you're not on your neck, and lower. And lift up your ribs. You shouldn't feel crunching in your neck. You should still feel a nice long neck, and lift. Now stay here and pulse out, out. Try to use your outer glutes for this. Now stop. Now just the right leg pulses out, out. So your left leg is stabilizing. Good. And now your left leg. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Everything comes down at the same time. Take your legs out. Articulate up to sitting. Here's where the fun part comes in, guys. We're going to do a one-legged bridge with the ring there for support, but you should not press down on it for dear life. This is a one-legged bridge, not a two-legged bridge where you put your foot on a ring. So, my right leg's going to go up first. I'm going to articulate down, Now, if I feel like the ring's going away from me, I'm gonna move towards the ring. I'm not gonna try to move the ring towards me. I'm gonna walk my left leg in, so it's not way out here. I'm still in bridge position. My right leg's just extended, long, 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 energy shooting out of it. Platform your arms down by your side. Don't press down for dear life. It's resting on the ring, but we're gonna bridge up, standing through that left heel, and lower, and lift. Make sure both your hips are equal, and hinge, bridge, lower. One more, and stay up, and now pulse down, down. Don't let your hip drop. It's just glute work. 8, 9, 10, and now bring your leg in and away. Don't let this knee go anywhere. Stabilize through that leg. An inch in, an inch away. 8, 9, 10. Bring it back to center. Hinge, bridge to lower. However you need to. I have to hold my ring up with one foot while I put it the other way. We're gonna change feet. Whatever's easiest for you to do to change your ring is how you should do it. No matter what anyone tells you, you're probably gonna find an easier way to do it, right? So, don't press down for dear life, right? Inhale, exhale, squeeze up. Make sure your hips are even, mine were not, and lower. My left hip was way higher, and lift. There we go, and lower. One more, and hold it, and pulse down. 2, 3. Make sure your hip's not dropping. And now we're gonna go in an inch and out an inch. Make sure your knee's still stable. 3, 4. You should feel this on the outside of the glutes and the inner thigh on your extended leg. Here's 9, and here's 10. Hinge, bridge to lower. Grab your ring, bring it up. Place both feet in the ring with flexed feet. Palms facing towards you. Feet going straight up. We're gonna go ahead and just stretch our legs real fast. So, bend your knees into tabletop. Place your hands in between your rings with the palms of your hands on the pad. We're gonna inhale, exhale to curl up. Favorite tray of cookies still. Now, don't shift your hips from side to side, but rotate down, reaching your ring, dropping the cookies all over, and a pulse with your top hand. Go up and over, rainbow your legs, and pulse. We're doing a slight oblique crunch on the left now, but not with our hips, only with our shoulders, and pulse. Curl up deeper and pulse. Really weight your sacrum, so untuck. And reach that ring for the end of the mat. And reach and pulse. And reach and pulse. And pulse. Now, before we do something else, place the ring above the ankle between the shin. Rest your head against shoulders. Platform moves down by your side. Extend your legs to working level. We're gonna do the ring series again. So here, 1, 2, pulse in. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, go up. 2, 3, 4, 5, and lower. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take the ring out of your legs. Inhale, exhale, rock up to sitting. We're gonna extend our legs long. If you have tight hamstrings, you cannot achieve extending your legs long, place something underneath your high knee, roll up your mat, place it under your booty, place a towel underneath your booty, sit on a wedge. We're going to find the same position with the ring that we had in the very first arm exercise in class, where we place the pad half on our sternum, half not. We're gonna interlace our fingers again. If you can remember which fingers were interlaced on top last time, switch it. This is going to be a modified short box on the reformer series. Rock off of my seam. I'm going to bring my nose to my ring, roll my ring down my body. I don't want to just plop my ring on my knees, right? I'm going to round back over. So I'm going to inhale back, And as I articulate back, my ring should roll off my body vertebra by vertebra. When my feet begin to feel light, I'm going to exhale forward again. And inhale back. Don't squeeze the ring for dear life. It's going to minimize your articulation, right? If you're like this, you're going to have less room to articulate. And inhale back. Drop your shoulders down, squeeze under the arms, just like in the beginning of class for that pull on this ring, right? The sternum press. Let's do 2 more. Inhale and pull back. Drop the belly to the spine. And exhale forward, roll it down your body. And peel it off your body as you roll back. And roll it down. Now, take the ring in your thumbs, extend your arms up, so your biceps are right ears, wrap your ribs, sit up tall, 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 side bend to the left, don't let that right hip come up, and sit up tall, and inhale to the right. Left hip stays grounded, pull down. Don't allow your biceps to come up, or your shoulders to come up to your ears, right guys? And lift, and back. One more to each side. Good. Bring the ring in front of you. Give it a gentle little itty bitty squeeze. Tuck your tail, roll back to a C-shaped curve. Rotate to the left and center. Articulate up. And tuck your tail, roll back. Rotate towards the right. Don't let your hip pop off. And up. Tuck your tail, roll back. Rotate towards the left and center. After this next one, optional add-on for the final 2 on each side. Squeeze under your arms, nice wide collarbone, and up. Now tuck your tail, roll back. As you rotate, lift your left leg to a slight little bent leg attitude position. Come back forward, place your leg down, roll up. Tuck your tail, roll back. As you rotate towards the right, bring your right leg up to a slight little bent leg attitude position. Drop your shoulders. Come back to center, drop your leg. Articulate up. One more time to each side. Rotate to the left. Good. And articulate up. And one more to the right. And extend. And come up. From there, we're going to be doing some work on our knees. If you have knee problems, please feel free to do this work with a pad under your knees. Please feel free to do it with a wedge under your knees. Please feel free to do it sitting on the edge of a chair that's very stable. Not a rolly chair, please. Good. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to hold our ring out in front of us. We're going to put our thumbs in the ring and pull it apart gently. I have a nice bend in my elbows. I'm going to inhale, exhale, squeeze my glutes, and come straight up to kneeling. I did not hinge forward to reach my kneel. Think of this as a bridge. My shoulders are stacked over my hips are stacked over my knees. Now, without moving my body, as if I have a pull, I'm going to sit back, 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 back. And then I'm going to hinge bridge up, 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 and sit back, 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 and lift. And lower. When we lift up now, we're going to do a modified knee stretch, like on the reformer. So stack your shoulders over your hips over your knees. Separate your feet if they were together so that they're parallel. And as if you were between a giant panini press or 2 panes of glass, you're going to hinge your body back. Flat back hinge. And forward. We have 2 more. Flat back hinge. And forward. Press your shins into the mat. 1 more. Flat back hinge. And forward. Now, bring the ring behind your body, pressing in on it. Squeeze the bottom tips of your shoulder blades. I'm going to rotate 10 angles so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to press back. I'm going to look to the left, center, right, center, release, press back, down and back. Squeezing the bottom tips of your shoulder blades. Right, center, left, center, release, and press back. Look left, center, right, center, release, and press back. Look right, center, left, center, release, and one more to each side. Left, center, right, center, release. One more to the right and press back and look right, center, left, center. Stay there and pulse in for 10, 9, underarm press. It's a small press. Good. Go ahead and hinge, sit back, release your arms. We're going to go ahead and do a bird dog series. We're going to do some push-ups while we're there, and then we're going to do some mermaid to end class. So, we're going to find a quadruped position, just like we've been practicing all class with a ring on our sternum in various positions. We're going to place the ring on the mat. I'm going to place the top half of the ring above my sternum and half of the ring below my sternum. I'm going to have a nice bend in my elbows. The inner aspects of my elbows are pointing towards the end of the machine. I'm drawing up and in on my abdominals. I'm not swaying out my back. I'm going to extend my right leg to a forced arch position, and I'm going to pull it back and extend. Stabilize through your body here. Find a nice stable position and hold it there. Now point your toe. Now squeeze it up with your glutes and lower. Try not to tap your tail. Try not to splay your hip. 3, 4. I have a nice bend in my elbows. On 5, I'm going to stand. I'm going to go out an inch and across my body an inch. Again, same thing we did with the one-legged bridge, just in a different position. So try not to sway on your leg, right? Come back to center. We're going to do 5 medium circles in each direction. And now we're going to reverse. Try to square your hips. Gently place your foot on the mat. Pull it back into quadruped. We're going to be working with the left leg now, so press the left leg back to the forced arch position. Square your hips and pull it back. We have 2 more like this before we add on the leg work. And pull. Okay, leave it back there. Point your toe, square your hips, and up and lower. And lift by squeezing the glutes. Nothing should be shifting in your body. You shouldn't feel the ring squeezing or lifting. Final one, stay up. We're going to squeeze across an inch and away an inch. Now look down at your leg that you're stabilizing on. Make sure it's not swaying from side to side. Stop in the center, 5 medium circles in each direction. Try not to sway out your low back. Good. 4, 5. After this, we have 5 push-ups with a ring under our sternum, so it's going to help us out. 3, 4, 5. Lower your foot down. Find that forced arch, or that on the toe position. Bring your right foot back to match it. Our feet are on Pilates feet for classical Pilates push-ups. So our feet are on Pilates feet. We're zipping out through the center. We're pulling them out apart to widen our shoulder blades. We're going to bend our elbows in a tricep push-up and lift for 1. Tricep push-up 2. Squeeze your glutes for 3. Inner thighs for 4. Wrap your ribs for 5. Draw one knee into tabletop. Draw the other knee into tabletop. Release the ring. Press back into a child's pose. We have mermaid to end class. We're going to walk our fingers back, 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 back. Come up to sitting. I'm going to be sitting crisscross apples, or not crisscross applesauce. I'm going to be sitting in traditional mermaid. Please feel free to sit in a Z sit. Please feel free to sit crisscross applesauce. Please feel free to sit in a wide diamond. Please feel free to sit in a chair. Whatever works for your body. I'm going to stack my legs to the side. I'm going to bring the ring underneath my underarm. Now my fingers are gently reaching for the floor because I don't want to lose my ring, right? But my other arm, my left arm, is reaching for a T. So I'm going to reach up. I'm not going to crunch in on my ring, guys. I want to stay where it is. My hand will touch, so it might reach a little bit. I have a slight bend in my elbow.
but I'm reaching up, up, up. I'm lengthening as I find this mermaid. And we're gonna go again, same side. Don't worry, we'll stretch the other side too. It's just a little harder with the ring, right? And reach bicep by your ear and up. Now, bring both arms to a T. You'll probably lose your ring, that's fine. Bring your left arm across your knees, palm up, and reach for the opposite side. And come back up. And same side stretch. And up. And one more time, guys. And up. Now find your ring. Go ahead and swing your legs around. Or if you're in diamond, stay there. If you're in the chair, stay there. If you are crisscross applesauce or Z-sit, please switch your legs. I'm gonna place the ring under my arm again. Again, my fingertips are reaching down. My right arm's reaching out to a T. I'm going to side bend as if it were a giant barrel. Bend my elbow slightly, pull my shoulder away from my ear, and come back up, reaching my right arm out long. And then I'm gonna reach and side bend. And up, and reach, and side bend to the left again. Shoulder down, and up. Bring both arms out to a T. Reach your right arm across your knees as you reach to the right side. Palm up on your knees. Come back up to a T. And reach across. Reach up instead of just down towards the mat, right? We want to find a nice stretch on both sides. Finding length in our body. And up. Go ahead and find a comfortable seated position. Let's go ahead and do a nice inhale. Exhale. Guys, thank you so much for joining me today. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Otherwise, I hope that you have a great day and thanks. Bye.